Welcome, members of the Times Re-Source. In this part of the video, we're going to learn about two important factors of our research. One, on what basis are we supposed to select our herbs? And two, how do we choose the best Siddhar's formula? When it comes to choosing the right herb to successfully fight a virus, there are 5 important rules to be taken into consideration. First, to find the herb that directly fights against the virus. Second, to find the herb that destroys the medium required for the virus to develop. By destroying it, we in turn destroy the virus. Third, to pick out the herb that strengthens our respiratory and immune system. Fourth, to determine the herb that eliminates the accumulation of mucus, also called kabam, vadam, tekam, in our respiratory tract, thereby creating an unfavorable condition for the virus to grow in our body. Finally, the fifth one is to choose the herb that gets rid of the symptoms of the disease. Now, we have to use the herbs from those 5 above mentioned categories in an appropriate proportions so that they don't lose their nutrients. When a herb nullifies the effect of another herb, it acts as an antidote. When a herb aids in the effect of another herb, it becomes a supportive drug. Now, let me explain this to you with an example. This happened when I was a little boy. My mother used a secret formula to cure piles or hemorrhoids, which only took 3 days to take effect. It sounded like a spectacular medicine. Being a small boy, I have read about scooch grasses called Arugampul and Acalypha indica called Cupamani on our books. The books mentioned that they helped in curing piles. So I asked my mother to use these herbs to prepare medicine for piles. Initially, she refused to do so, but then later on, she accepted my request and prepared a medicine using those. And when tested on patients, they did not give any kinds of positive results. And that's when my mother taught me about antidotes and supportive properties of herbs. I changed my mother's formula a bit and had successfully cured my patients now. Let me explain you the formula that my mother used. The ingredients are 1 cup of Chebulic myrobalan, also called as kadukkai, 1 cup of flowers of Anna auriculata, also known as avarampu, half a cup of ajwain, also known as womam, and finally linctus of palm jaggery. Heat the palm jaggery with a spoon of water and remove its impurities. Powder the rest of the ingredients and mix it with the palm jaggery and make it into an electuary. Now, when this is administered to the patients, they give out remarkable results. Now, let's get back to our research. I've decided to explain our research to you using a formula. Please listen carefully. Piles, hemorrhoids, fistula, and fissures being a few of them, Siddhars have classified these type of diseases into 9 different types. The cause of these 9 different types of piles related diseases, according to our Siddhars and human energy science and medicines, is that the food we eat and our emotions. Now, how does food and emotion affect our body? Bad food habit and not having a stable emotional condition are found to create diseases. This is found to be the main reason behind disease in anybody. Now, if you do not believe my statement, you could inquire this with any of your patients. Diseases caused due to improper food intake could be easily identified. Piles are also found to be developed due to emotions like anxiety, depression, and anger in a person's mind. And this could be found to be true in 100% of your patients. Food and emotions are the foundation for the development of all kinds of disease in the world. Now, these are the ones that creates 3 different doshams in your body, which in turn gives space for the virus and bacteria to live in your body. Now, how do these work? What sort of problems do these create? And how to cure these? Let's see more about this in our next video. Jai Hind.